Hey guys, I'm back with another video. As you can see from the title of this video, it's going to be about Catfish Season 7, Episode, I think, 17 or 18. It don't even matter, guys. Let's get right into it. Okay. Neve and Max get a video message from a young lady named Nay. Well, her name is Dijon, whatever her name is, but they call her Nay. She has a long name. She was on Tinder and she met this guy named Brandon. They've been messaging for like months. She lives in Youngstown, Ohio. He's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, but they have never met. So that's a red flag, guys. If you didn't know, Youngstown, Ohio is not far from Pennsylvania, guys. Okay, Youngstown is maybe 10 minutes away from like Pennsylvania. Anyhow, guys, that is peculiar, in itself. So she said she had a lot of like failed relationships, in the past, and this guy, I guess, is. He's comforting. He's telling her a lot of, good things, but they've never met. They spoke on the phone like one time. So they flew her out to they flew her out to LA. That's where Catfish is located. And she's telling them for the first 3 years, well, her first relationship was the first 3 years of high school, like freshman year to junior year. But the guy was like no good, and they ended up breaking up. And then she had another relationship for like the last 2 years in high school, and they ended up breaking up. Like all the guys were like no good. They all like did her dirty. So she decided to create a Tinder, And as soon as she created the account, this guy, Brandon, hit her up. But okay, I'm gonna get to that. Now, Nay has a twin sister, an identical twin sister. Her identical twin was telling her that this guy is probably not real. So, she shows me, the guy's pictures. It's a white guy. Good looking guy now. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Nice, nice, sexy guy, And then, Neve and Max do their research. And they see an Instagram and a Twitter. But he only has 2 pictures on his Instagram, and that's kind of peculiar. And he has 8,000 followers. So they're did this person buy followers? You could do that. You could buy followers, guys. I think it's called follow, liker, or whatever the bull crap is. But you can buy Instagram and Twitter followers. Anyway, to make it look like your page is popping. So then they were on I think his Facebook or whatever. Whatever, Twitter, Facebook, it don't even matter. And they see he has all these female friends. And then they saw this guy named Matt, and they reached out to him. And Matt is he's a real person. And he's going to parties that I have thrown. I guess this guy Matt is a promoter. I don't know. And they're like, well, do you have a number for Brandon? He's like, no, I don't have his number. And they found that peculiar. If you're friends with this person and they've been to parties you've thrown, why don't you have his number? Okay, let's leave that alone. So they didn't really find anything on demand. And then they come back to Nay, and they tell her, we didn't really find anything. We reached out, to the guy named Matt. He said he's friends with him. He doesn't have his number, all this bullcrap. So then they contact her identical twin, on Skype. And they called her a twin. And the twin was saying, I kind of figured out that this guy wasn't, who he said he was. And she said, I'm going to have her back regardless because that's her twin, And then when they leave, then, the next day, Neve was with his wife. And he sent, a direct message to this, Brandon. And then Neve ended up getting a message, and it was saying, I'm sorry, man, I'm out driving with my folks, I'm busy. So then the same day, Nate got a text, and the person, Brandon was saying that he's there in LA, and he wants to meet up with her, but not in public, in private. So Neve and Max, went over to where Nay is staying because they rented her an apartment, and she said that he wants Brandon quote unquote wants to meet up, but he wants to meet up in private, and they're like, nah, hell no, he could be crazy. So they're like, did you message him back? Nay is like, no. So they're like, okay, just say you're gonna meet him and we'll be there. We got you. So they go out to where this, no, they told Brandon to come to like where they were, instead of them like leaving or whatever the case may be. And then the person shows up, but we're not seeing the person's face. And I think Neve was talking to the guy. And then he's like, well, I'm going to get Nay and bring her out. Guys, it was her ex. It was her ex-boyfriend from ninth grade through 11th grade. It was this guy, and he's not white. He's a black guy. Okay? It was him all these months messaging her. And they're like, but do you know this Brandon? He's like, no, I don't even know the man. He just Googled tall white guys because she apparently likes white guys. I don't know. That's her preference. So he, just searched for someone. Apparently Brandon is a real person, but he's obviously not, Brandon. So then they said, well, why the hell would you do this? All the time I was trying to, get back with you and you were just like, playing games, and now all of a sudden you want to get back and you pretend to be, somebody else. He's like, well, I was immature. I'm in college now. Like, she didn't want to hear nothing he was saying. So then she went back in the house. And then Neve was like, but you spoke to somebody. Who was that person? So she went back out and she asked the guy's name is Thomas. And she's like, well, Thomas, I know your voice. Who was that I was speaking to that one time? He's like, oh, that was a friend of mine. He's like, well, if I had called, you would have known it was my voice. So then they go back in the house and they're talking. And then she's like, this is bullcrap. When I wanted to get back with you, you didn't want nothing to do with me. Now all of a sudden you want me back, like hell no. So then they get Nay's twin sister on Skype because her twin is friends with this man, this Thomas dude. And the sister and her twin was like, I knew it was gonna be him. She's like when she's like from the whole start, she kind of like figured out it was the ex. And then she's like, well, then Naya's like, well, I don't care if they remain friends. I want nothing to do with him. So then Thomas was like, I get the point. So when they do the update 3 months later, he's like, he hasn't been in contact with Nay. He realizes she wants nothing to do with him, and she, he wishes her the best. So then they messaged Nay, and they said, she hasn't spoken to Thomas, now she's dating 2 people. So Max was like, you're dating 2 guys? She's like, no, I'm dating a girl and a guy. Oh my God. So now Nay is bisexual? I don't know. But anyway, guys, here's my thing. Anytime, as I keep saying this before, guys, anytime the person is in your city, anytime the person is near your city or in your same city and they don't want to meet, something is wrong. So that should have been a red flag to Nate. She should have, and she was even saying that it might be like her first boyfriend, and it really was this crazy dude. Pretending to be a white guy, all of that was just bullcrap. He should have just told her how he felt instead of doing all this run around, foolishness with Tinder. It's a red flag when the person doesn't want to speak on the phone and they don't want to visit. They don't want to meet up in person, especially if they're in your same city, as I keep saying. Guys, I am getting tired of Catfish. I don't know. Maybe I should just stop watching it. It doesn't make any sense. It turned out to be somebody she already knows. As I keep saying, guys, it's more fun. It's more fun when the person is not who they say they are. Guys, to me, they should have kept this episode. It was a waste of time. It was not fun, guys. Because we already figured out it wasn't Brandon. Okay? We already figured out that much. And I kind of suspected it was going to be the ex. Because as I said, he said he lived in Pennsylvania. You're in Ohio. As I said, Ohio's not far from Pennsylvania. So that didn't make sense why they didn't want to meet up. Okay. But I guess she's young. Young, and I guess young and I guess maybe not much common sense. I don't know, guys. I'm not 21. Okay, so I know what the hell is going on out here, and I sure as hell I'm not talking to somebody who doesn't want to meet up and who doesn't want to talk on the phone. Okay, I'm not doing it. But that's pretty much the episode, guys. Brandon turned out to be her ex-boyfriend. Okay. Comment down below, guys, what you think about this episode. Don't forget to like this video, guys. Don't forget to share this video, guys. Don't forget to don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified when I upload new videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. As I said, Catfish is becoming pure fuckery and foolishness. Okay, as I said, they could have kept this episode. I'm gonna look, guys. It don't even matter. Okay, this episode was just bullcrap. Okay, but this is your girl, Miss Brooklyn TV. Okay, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.